The Truth Girls. The Truth Girls.
Hi everyone. Well, I don't usually cover celebrity news, but on the 23rd of July, the singer Amy Winehouse died. Amy Winehouse dead. Rehab singer's body discovered in her London apartment. Well, when I saw this, I didn't really think very much of it. I mean, she was known to be a drug addict and an alcoholic, and she'd even, written a song about how she refused to go to rehab. So it seemed kind of, believable that she just died of a drug or alcohol overdose in her home. And that was about it. I didn't think much more of it until my friend sent me this article. The Illuminati is real and it's everywhere. Well, that much is true. Amy Winehouse joins the notorious 27 Club. They say that she joined what's called the 27 Club. It's a club for people who are singers and drug addicts and alcoholics who die at the age of 27, and it's got something to do with the Illuminati and ritual abuse, ritual sacrifice. Whoever wrote this article thinks it has something to do with Kelly Osbourne, but I don't know about that. And they seem to think that it has something to do with numerology as well. She died at age 27 and 311 days. 311 is Masonic, stands for 3 times 11 or 33 degrees. And they say this, note this, at age 27 there's the highest brain activity, and then it starts to deteriorate slowly. That's why it's called the Forever 27 Club, or 27 Curse. It's linked with MK Ultra living forever young. So I went and looked up the 27 Club on Wikipedia. There really is such a thing as a 27 Club, and these people are all members of it. Brian Jones, Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison, Kurt Cobain, and all these others here. Quite a long list. And I was thinking, there's so many singers, and a lot of them use drugs and alcohol, and some of them are bound to die, and if you get enough of them, over the years, you're bound to have some that die at the age of 27. But then it turns out Wendy O'Connor, Kurt Cobain's mother, said this. After he died, she said, now he's gone and joined that stupid club. I told him not to join that stupid club. So it sounds kind of like she knew there was this club before, and she had warned him not to join, which makes it sound like he had a choice. Did Amy Winehouse have a choice? Was she actually part of a ritual sacrifice? The 27 Club, so she could stay forever 27? Well, in this article on her funeral from the Ministry of Gossip, it says that preliminary autopsy results were inconclusive as to Winehouse's cause of death. Toxicology and other reports should be back in 2 to 4 weeks, say the authorities. So they don't really know what she died of. And why would it take so long to get toxicology results? Couldn't you tell right away if somebody died from, a drug overdose? I thought you could. Maybe you can't. And Kelly Osbourne was there. I did notice that they cremated her body, so I guess that's it. You won't be able to dig it back up after and check whether they're lying to you or not. But so far it could mean nothing. Maybe she just died. And then I found this. Amy Winehouse death. Neighbor in Camden heard screaming and howling. This is really freaky here. The neighbor said, I think something happened that night. It sounded like some weird sexual game. There was screaming and howling, and he also heard drums beating. Sounds to me like something you might hear if there was, a ritual sacrifice going on. And as for her drug and alcohol use, the MTV article, reiterated that she had a big problem and that she'd been screwing up her performances and stumbling around and forgetting lyrics. But the neighbor says that when she came over, she told him she'd quit drinking 2 weeks before she died. So maybe she quit drinking and then she drank and it was too much and it killed her. Or maybe she quit drinking because she knew she was going to be sacrificed. I don't know how Amy Winehouse died, but I do know that the music industry is, very sinister, and Hollywood is a dark place, and the Illuminati's involved, and they serve the devil. And a lot of people want to be famous and rich, and they think, oh, that would be so great, and they look up to these celebrities, but a lot of these celebrities have sold their souls. Some of them even admitted it. I remember Katy Perry said, quote, so I made a deal with the devil. All those musicians going down to the crossroads, deal with the devil. And there were others. I just can't think of them all right at the moment. I think Elvis was one of them. And look what happened to him. He died on a toilet. So anybody who wants to be famous in Hollywood, I would just, warn you that, well, it's a bit like, when the devil took Jesus to the top of the mountain and said, if you bow down and worship me, all this will be yours. Yeah, you might have a nice house and a nice car, but you might have to also serve the devil. Well, I don't know, how Amy Winehouse died. Did she just OD, or was she the victim of a ritual blood sacrifice? And was she a willing participant in the 27 Club? Is it real, or is it just a question of seeing a pattern where there is no pattern? Well, I don't know about that, but I do know that people in the music and entertainment industry serve the devil, so it's possible. So why don't you leave me your comments, let me know what you think. So, well, thanks for listening to me, and I'll see you next time.